Alright, so we've got the new gasket on the right side carburetor. It's no longer leaking, but I do notice that I'm having some fuel coming out of the overflow now, which either means that my needle's not sitting right or my float needle is getting stuck. Now, it was coming out of the air box at one point. The excess fuel was draining out of the air filter spot right here, and it would run down the frame and start dripping. But now I've got the overflow tube on, and it's coming out of the overflow a little bit. Now, I did block this little vent that went to the back of the petcock for the vacuum for the reserve. I did block that off. It does seem like it's running a little different with that blocked off. It seems like it's running a little easier. It's not like bad or anything, but I still have that fuel coming out of the petcock. It's a pretty steady drip, and I've even tried to knock on my carbs just to see if I could get it unstuck, if it is the float. But I've got I took the exhaust off the Suzuki Boulevard S50 and put them on here, just because I don't really like how they sound on the Boulevard. They ting a little bit when they ring off the battery box, but this has plenty of space and clearance. I made me a couple of little brackets out of some aluminum strip that I had. I almost thought it was only running on one cylinder at one point. Y'all saw the white smoke coming out the back right there, out the one side of the tail dome. Yeah, it's still having some issues, guys, that I'm trying to work out. Just slowly trying to figure out what exactly could be wrong with it. I probably need to go ahead and change the spark plugs out in it. We checked them a few months before I got it, and they looked like they were running good, but hot air coming out of both sides of the exhaust. So, I mean, they've both got to be firing. They might be misfiring, possibly. I'm not sure, guys, but this is the progress of the bike. I still got to chop the rear back of the frame right here, and I'm going to do away with this seat pan just because it's just massive. I'm just going to go with a simple, like, universal bobber style seat pan off of, like, Amazon or eBay, and it will fit right in this spot perfectly. I'm going to chop this off, chop these little hooks off, and that'll be pretty much all of it, other than having to build a rear fender for it to attach to the swing arm. But we're probably going to go with some lower shocks as well to bring that ass end down just a little bit. I like to sit low when I'm riding. But yeah, guys, you can see the fuel still dripping out.